Hey boys and girls, welcome to another Rob Reviews episode. Here we're going to be reviewing issue 2 of the Walking Dead comic book series. So of course this is the second part to the Days Gone By volume. This was originally released in November the 12th, 2003. It's a really cool cover, I've got to say. I really should review the covers actually as well as the story, but the cover is pretty cool. I really like it. You can see the Atlanta in the background, of course Rick on the horse. I mean, it's quite an iconic thing, all the broken cars and stuff as well. So obviously after travelling all night, Rick runs out of gas. He walks to a nearby farm, and after going in the house, he finds the family are dead. He heads out to the barn, and he finds obviously a horse and an axe inside, and he continues to travelling to Atlanta on horseback. On the way to Atlanta, he starts rambling to the horse about Carl, how when Carl was born, to make him feel better, but it doesn't. Finally, Rick makes it to Atlanta, only to find it overrun with zombies. He gets thrown off the horse, and some of the zombies attack and devour the horse. Others turn their attention to Rick. He uses the axe he found at the barn to protect himself, but is soon surrounded and begins to use his gun. Suddenly, a young man named Glenn grabs Rick and tells him to follow him and stop shooting. They climb to a rooftop. They jump from roof to roof to get close to the edge of town. Glenn says that the zombies are slow and they should be easily be able to maneuver around them. He also warns that one bite from the walker will infect you and turn you into a walker as well. So the two finally make it to the edge of town, nearby a wooded area. Glenn explains that everyone came to Atlanta, but people started dying and turning into walkers in the space of a week. Everyone in Atlanta had died. Rick falls to the ground, and he fears that his wife and son are now dead. Glenn obviously tells Rick that he is with a small camp of people, and he brings him along. And just as Rick gets to the camp, he sees his wife Lori and his son Carl, all three and sort of kind of embraced because they're happily reunited. So this was a really nice little issue, and it progressed pretty fast. I remember I read this ages ago. I read the comics maybe like 2000. I think first read the comics maybe like 2007, 2008 when I was quite young. And I thought it was all over the place at first. I wasn't a massive fan of the comics. I read all of Days Gone By, and then I saw the show, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'll give the comics another go. And honestly, I thought that this issue was pretty good. It was very fast paced, though. I do have to say that. I think it was a bit all over the place, a tiny bit. I don't think it was, but it was a good follow up, and it's nice to see. Obviously, he's reunited pretty quickly with his family. Seems a tad unrealistic, though, gotta say. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Overall, I think this issue is a solid 8.5. 8 out of 10 even. Pretty good. Lots of good stuff in there. But yeah, like I said, it's a tad fast paced for me. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.